Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and the question for today is, should you accept a LinkedIn connection request from a stranger? Now, let's see how, first of all, a stranger finds you. They may have heard about you in some venue. For example, you're a speaker somewhere. You've been involved in an online group or an offline group. You're a second-level connection of someone that they know. They've decided to reach out to you. Now, for those, I don't expect there are many celebrities watching this. I'll simply say, if you are one, follow what your agent is telling you to do. I simply say, for some of you, there's an advantage, and you open yourself up to lunatics. I also remind you that if the person acts like a lunatic, you can block them and sever the connection. So I tend to encourage people to be freer. Now, for average Jane or Joe, I would say also accept a connection request. Here's why. The probability is this person notices you're a member of a group that they're a part of, or that you're a second-level connection to someone that they're already connected with. So what they're trying to do is expand their network, and at the same time, you're expanding your network. Now, I'm always reluctant to accept people with very few connection requests. Like, I've been reached out to as the first connection request from someone on Facebook and on LinkedIn. And often those are spammers. They're trying to get access to me because I've got a pretty big network and I'm fairly visible online. So I know what they're trying to do is to post to my wall on LinkedIn so that they're publicizing their crap. So I tend not to accept from new connectors or some of those people with the profile picture that's done in aquamarine backgrounds, because those tend to be phony profiles. There's an exception every once in a while, but most of those are phony. I accept connection requests from people anywhere in the world, even though I'm in the US, and there are people throughout the world who reach out to me. I tend to accept those requests because, again, I can always disconnect pretty quickly if I catch that they're a problem individual. For me, for years, I tended not to connect with other recruiters in order to avoid my competition. I didn't want my competition benefiting from my connections. I've changed that over the last 6 months because what the heck? It doesn't really matter. I don't find jobs for everyone. I'm trying to help people. That's my choice. For you, I would say, if they work for a competitor of your company's in a role where they can get access to information that you're sharing that's not necessarily secret information, or that is secret information, you don't want to connect with them. I don't think you have any great secrets, is the truth of it. But if you're uncomfortable, don't accept, don't block, don't hide, I don't know the person. Just don't accept for now. Give yourself time to consider and just keep it as an unanswered request in your inbox. You can accept it a month later where they've forgotten about the request and then be able to observe what they're like online. When all is said and done, your advantage in accepting connection requests comes from broadening your network. So if you're trying to reach out to people on LinkedIn, LinkedIn is only letting you message people who are first-level connections, second level by using an in-mail, and through groups. Groups, I believe, is still free for messaging. And they're tracking your behavior. And if you're not getting a lot of responses, they penalize you. Better be connected with people than not connected so that you're not using in-mails to reach out to them. You can direct message people. It's far better to do that. And by accepting connection requests, you get access to those networks as well. So generally, I give the idea a thumbs up. Do it with a couple of those caveats. And the big one is, if you don't like the individual, not long after you connect, you can always disconnect. Hope you found this helpful and hope you have a great day. Take care.